Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ryan Pokorny here with the Create Lifestyle Freedom Project. And I have a thought I want to bring to you today, and it's a thought that we all have had. And I know you're going to admit as soon as I bring it up. And that thought is, what would you do if money were no object, if money was not an object? Now, I want you to visualize this with me, and I know you've done it before, so go ahead and close your eyes, and let's just take a little journey together. So let's close our eyes. Wait a minute. Your eyes are still open. You're peeking. You're cheating. All right, go ahead and close your eyes and just think about those things that you have envisioned. And usually we associate this with what? Maybe winning the lottery. And what have you envisioned if money was no object? Maybe you've envisioned a new home, to remodel your home. Maybe you've envisioned a second home somewhere that you just love and enjoy, on the beach or in the mountains. Maybe you've thought about having the resources to send your kids to college, or just to be able to retire early, to travel the world. Maybe you have a certain thing that you want to donate to, or a cause that you would like to be able to give to. What would you do if money was not an object? I know you've been down these roads. We've all thought about, we've seen those big lottery numbers, we've seen those lottery numbers, and you've just envisioned, man, if I won that money, what would I do? What would I do with all of that money? And so we play this little game in our head, and it's fun. It's fun to do that. It's fun to daydream. But what I want to do today is challenge you and I. You may open your eyes now. So we think about the lottery. We think about money being no object. But did you know that winning the lottery, that you have a 1 in 175,233,000 chances of actually winning the lottery? And we've heard it being said you have a better chance of being struck by lightning. But that doesn't really give us a visual. If you were to look at a map of the United States and you were to take 175 million, that number, and had 175 million $1 bills, and if you were to lay those $1 bills end to end, you're going to start in our nation's capital of Washington, D.C., and you were to lay those $1 bills, you'd go all the way to Orlando, Florida. And then you would go to Disney World, and then you would realize, hey, I still got a bunch left. So then you would take those dollar bills and go all the way to California to Disneyland, and you still got a bunch of bills left. You hit Disneyland, you still have a bunch left over, so you travel up the West Coast all the way to Portland, Oregon, and then you go all the way across the country again to Portland, Maine, and then back down to our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. So are you out of bills yet? No, you actually can do that loop 2 times. And so that is the chances of winning the lottery. So that obviously is not a solution. So your job really isn't a solution either to having this kind of lifestyle that you want and desire for you and your family. So the other model is to be in business for yourself. But there can be a lot of issues with that too. There's a lot of overhead, startup cost, headache. It takes a ton of time, a ton of effort, and a ton of regulations and just different things. We know that our family's been in landscaping business for 10 years, so there's got to be a better way, and there is. There's a 21st century business model. It's a home-based business on steroids, if you will, and it's so easy, anybody can do it. And so what I want you to do is click on the link that you see on this page to find out more, and connect with somebody in our community. Connect with what we're talking about and join this conversation, and where you can find out how you can create lifestyle freedom and you can have money that is no object. And this is the kind of life that you want for you and your family. So money's no object when it comes in. You don't have to worry about where it's coming from. You know it's coming in. And so that is a peace of mind that you can have. So click on the link, and we'll see you shortly as we continue this conversation.